What made you blush uncontrollably in front of your crush? I was giving my presentation in history class when my crush Tyler raised his hand and asked me to repeat the last slide, and I clicked back only to see a massive photo of him sleeping in class that I had accidentally left in my slideshow, complete with little heart emojis I'd added as a joke for my friend, and my entire face turned so red that the teacher actually asked if I needed to go to the nurse. The whole mess started the week before when I was working on my project about World War II at like midnight, getting super tired and slap-happy while scrolling through my camera roll looking for this one photo I took at the History Museum. My best friend Emma had been texting me about how obvious my crush on Tyler was, sending me screenshots of him from his Instagram and making fun of how I always stared at him during class. So I started screenshotting random photos of Tyler from around the classroom and adding stupid emojis to them just to make her laugh. I remember dropping one of those joke photos into my presentation folder by accident, thinking I deleted it later but then completely forgetting about it because I ended up falling asleep at my desk and finishing the whole project in a rush the next morning. I practiced my presentation like 3 times in front of my mirror, feeling super confident about all my research on D-Day and the Pacific Theater, and I even wore my good luck shirt that day because I wanted to impress Mr. Henderson and maybe get Tyler to notice how smart I was when I talked about all those historical facts. Everything was going perfectly as I clicked through my slides, talking about battle strategies and important dates, and I could see Tyler actually paying attention to me for once instead of doodling in his notebook like he usually did. Then he asked me to go back to that previous slide and I clicked the arrow without thinking, and suddenly there he was on the projection screen, mouth hanging open while sleeping, with pink hearts floating around his head, and the entire class erupted in laughter while I stood frozen at the front of the room wishing I could just melt into the floor and disappear forever, learning the hard way that you should always double-check your presentations before standing in front of 30 people, including the person you've been crushing on since freshman year.